my swag talk. I let my swag talk. I let my swag talk. I let my swag talk. Yeah, came from the mud with the snotty nose. Now my bank account is looking like a pot of gold. I let my swag talk. 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 Yeah. Niggas used to laugh at my clothes and shit. Went from the block now. Every day we close legit.
Yo, hey, you know we gotta keep coming at you, jabroni. Coming live and direct at Tweezy Talks, aka Mr. Good Vibes Only. So we're gonna keep this thing rolling a little bit and smash the like, hit the subscribe. We're gonna keep it live. I got my video live chat going on with your boys. So we're gonna get this rocking. And today I got my buddies in today. We deep. I'm trying to get 30 deep. You know what I'm saying? And we talking sports. So when we get talking sports, you know, it gets good. And so I got a lot of people's opinions, and I'm gonna go across the room. We're gonna have people debate, and have their opinions. And on my left over here, or however it looks on my screen, I got my boy DC. Then on DC, I got my boy Marsh here. Then I got my boy Mike. Then G Money in the building. You know, Dice Digital, keep it moving. You know, I got instead of y'all used to see my production boy behind the screen. Now you know he on the screen. You know, make a move. So we're gonna talk that sports talk right now, though. So yeah, right now we're gonna talk NFL. I'm gonna start off with DC and Marshall, hungry ass over here, eating and G. I told him he gonna talk on that chicken bone and keep it up. So right now, we're gonna start off with NFL, and we're gonna talk sports, and we're gonna have this. We'll play this quick little game here, and it's gonna, y'all give me y'all opinions. Y'all, we're the people, we're the fans. So Mike, Dice, G Money, and myself, we're gonna see who's gonna win it. This battle out of DC and March, and you're gonna have to pick one player out of this year. In football, you can be quarterback, receiver, however you see how the game is. Whoever runs the NFL, how you think we change the NFL, or whichever order of what you want to pick. Who's your top guy? And y'all debate on the reason why, and we're gonna go from there. So DC, you got the flow first. I'm gonna let you start us off. And go ahead and chop it up with us.
See, so my number one pick to run my franchise, you gotta go quarterback. I feel because that's the most important position on the field. So I'm gonna go with Deshaun Watson.
Ooh,
that's my number one
baby
overall pick. Huh?
That's you mother.
Oh, did I take it?
All right, go ahead. That's a good pick.
Hey man, gotta go with Deshaun Watson. Obviously, you see what he does on the field. You know, he's one of the top QBs in the game right now. But you know, when you sit up there and think about your number one pick to run your franchise or to be the face of your franchise, you also got to think about what the guy does off the field too. And he seems like a pretty good guy in his community, in the community of Houston. Seems like a really good locker room guy that everybody wants to be around. And then he shows up on the field as well. So I got to go with Deshaun Watson on that one as my guy to run my franchise.
Damn.
Marsh, get the flow. What you got?
Can I say the same person?
Nah, we ain't going that route.
I think I would have to go with, to start my franchise, I think I'm gonna go Aaron Rodgers. And the reason why I'm gonna say I'm gonna go Aaron Rodgers is because dude is a calm, cool, collective leader. Like his whole time in Green Bay, he has been the leader of that franchise. I mean, that team goes as he goes. You know, the years that he was injured, they had bad records. The years that he was, not injured or he had a little injury, came back, led him to the playoffs. Dude said, relax. And they made the playoffs and made a nice little run. Granted, they haven't been able to get back to the Super Bowl since 2010, but to me, he's accurate. Probably one of the most accurate passes that we've had. Touchdown to interception ratio is, incredible. He was mobile, in his early years. So I'm going with Aaron Rodgers. I mean, he's the leader that I want on my team. And no knocking Deshaun Watson. I mean, that's a great pick, but he's got to work on that accuracy a little bit. So
that he does.
And the thing about Deshaun and Aaron is neither one has really had. I mean, Deshaun had DeAndre Hopkins, which is probably a better receiver than any of the guys Aaron has worked with. So I take that as well. And I think Deshaun has had better defenses in Houston.
All right, DC. Now you gotta argue your opinion on that.
Well, my opinion.
Why you feel like your guy will get your guys better?
Well, first off, I got to sit up here and say that Aaron Rodgers has worked with someone as good as DeAndre Hopkins, and that's Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
He brought him up, but man, look at him.
Brought him up. Yeah, he brought him up for sure. But DeAndre was his own man. He
came into the league a few years before.
But DeAndre catching double. To me, a receiver as top notch can catch through the double coverage, like top receivers. DeAndre, Julio Jones. I think even Michael Thomas can do that. Obviously, we know Calvin Johnson and Andre Johnson can do that. Devontae Adams, he's up there. He's a really good receiver, but he's no DeAndre Hopkins.
I feel Aaron Rodgers. He's good. I don't know. My deal is with him. I don't think he wins the big games. I feel like his record shows like in the NFC conference, he's like 1-5, and we always try to say that he doesn't have nothing to work with, but I mean, shit, you're the guy. I mean, at the end of the day, you're a quarterback. Brady didn't have as much weapons as what he had, and he fucking got the shit done. You got a great defense, you got a great running game, and you have one of the top running backs. You got some good
Packers had a great defense. Hold on.
I got to sit up there and say
When the Packers had a good defense.
Thank you.
That defense is not okay. All right, the pass rushing. That pass rushing is top tier.
That's about
no.
The pass rushing was maybe decent, okay-ish for about a couple of years, and after that.
So, what was so at the end of I don't know what the stats is, but I would love to look it up. But I'm for sure they was in the defense. They was kind of in the top of the bunch.
I think
they wouldn't be. So we wouldn't say they top crop of defense in the league.
No,
maybe
their corners were getting burned. Their corners were getting.
Well, how many corners? Okay, how many great defenses in the NFL? Like, how many great corners? They got one of the best corners.
10, maybe
15.
Got Alexander.
Look at the Chicago Bears from this year. They had a great defense. They have no type of offense. That's one. Houston, they had some issues with injuries, but they put it together. That's another one. Seattle, the Legion of.
Hold on, time out though. Time out. How did Aaron Rodgers not have any first round draft picks receivers?
Thank you.
Y'all know that.
They don't know what he had. That had nothing to do with it. They did.
What?
Come on, this is my deal. We're talking
Walker,
about
baby.
all right, hold on. We're saying
Walker.
Hold on, time out. Here we go. We can say that, but at the end of the day, we're talking Aaron Rodgers. It don't matter how many first round receivers. Too many first round receivers don't even kill in the damn NFL.
The argument was Deshaun Watson versus Aaron Rodgers. I'm saying that Deshaun Watson had Hopkins for all them years.
Yes.
Rodgers has not had anything like Hopkins.
No.
Like even Devontae Adams, you can argue he was nothing like Hopkins.
Not all.
But so Devontae Adams is just all of a sudden just became that guy?
I'm saying in Hopkins' prime for the last 3-4 years, Hopkins has been the guy. Adams just became the guy.
Yes.
Hopkins has been the guy for years with Deshaun Watson.
Yes.
So who made okay, that's good. That's good. So
Thank you, Mike.
why all of a sudden Adams is coming out the blue?
Adams is good, but I'm saying it took him time to develop. I'm saying the majority of Watson's career, he has had a number one true receiver. You can just now argue Rodgers just got that maybe the last 2 years. And
Okay.
Go ahead.
I get what you're saying, but I don't think that ain't it. At the end of the day, I mean, you got the best. Like I'm saying, like Aaron Rodgers has always been the best guy all his years. It don't matter if he had this guy, he had this guy. And Deshaun Watson had to come in and prove himself when he came in the league.
I think a lot of the receivers on the Green Bay Packers are good because their quarterback is named Aaron Rodgers. Is what I'm saying. I'm saying Hopkins will be good in any system. Adams, you just can start making that argument. Who are the rest of the Green Bay's receivers, bro? They receivers stuff.
Yeah, they got Valdez, Scantling, and Lazard, and like
those guys are good. What do you mean? Ain't no wrong with them.
Compared to Fuller and who Deshaun Watson has had?
Yeah, Deshaun Watson had.
He only had Hopkins.
I would sit up there and say that.
Only had Hopkins and Fuller, but those guys ain't too bad. They all right.
Yeah, if Fuller can ever stay on the field, so I put Lazard in the same.
I'm taking Fuller, but I'm saying like I don't know. Fuller got caught cheating, so who knows if he's gonna come back the same? He's cheating.
Let me ask you this question. Say Aaron Rodgers gets a healthy Odell Beckham, okay? You're not telling me they're not going to the Super Bowl in favor?
No, hell no. Stop hyping Odell Beckham. He's not even there. But back to
a healthy Odell Beckham.
Let's get back to this defense.
The right situation.
We're gonna get back to this. Y'all said Green Bay doesn't have a good defense, right?
No, we said they wasn't one of the top 10 defenses. What we said.
Well, they made it to the all right. I would take this defense over anybody. They made it to the NFC conference and having the quarterback turn the ball over 3 or 4 times. 3 fucking interceptions. That's a great fucking defense to me.
Bro, he lost to Tom Brady. There's nothing shame in that.
Huh?
There's no shame in losing to Tom Brady.
But one of the greatest quarterback and having the greatest quarterback throw 3 picks.
I got him. Wait.
No shame.
I got you. What was the score when he threw those 3 interceptions, Anton? How much were the Buccaneers up on the Packers already?
They was down.
The Buccaneers was beating them 28-10 by halftime.
Exactly. So here it is. So this is my case on Aaron Rodgers. So I'm getting these picks to have you get your ass to come back in the game, and you supposed to be the goddamn Superman, and you not getting the job done.
Adams. He's supposed to be this all good wide receiver. He didn't even crack 100 yards in this game. Valdez Scantling was their leader. So all this Devontae Adams, this, that, and the other, I don't want to hear it. He's not a DeAndre Hopkins.
Oh, yeah. So all of a sudden he's not DeAndre Hopkins. We were just saying he's one of the top 3 NFL receivers.
I didn't say that.
All I'm saying is Hopkins has been good for longer than Adams, a longer jeopardy. You can argue Hopkins has been a top 3 receiver for the last 5 years. Hopkins.
Yes.
That's all I
you
said.
Put him on Green Bay's team, they are Aaron Rodgers is
not true. It's not. There are no. It's not. It's gonna be the same. So you telling me? Look at y'all are tripping. So you telling me? Okay, just because.
Sorry about that, man. Thank you.
So okay, here it is. So Hopkins is gonna have what 30 receiving touchdowns from
Bro, did you see what Hopkins did on the Cardinals this year?
Yeah, and he's having a suspect quarterback.
Yeah, because he has a great quarterback.
Murray is not a
nasty
great quarterback. He is a young,
Oh man,
on the
it ain't
rise
Hopkins. It's his
quarterback.
quarterback.
It's a great
Greg,
quarterback.
jump in here. Greg,
Oh
jump in here,
man,
bro.
you wrong. You better give Hopkins some credit.
I ain't giving him credit. I'm saying, look here.
Appreciate it.
Bro, he caught a Hail Mary
No,
on
hold
triple
on.
coverage and
This
won the
is
game
no.
for them.
Hold on.
He
This
got a
is
Hail
what
Mary.
huh?
He got a Hail Mary to win the game for them on triple
I know,
coverage.
but this is all what I'm getting at. Y'all are hyping Devontae Adams up how good he is.
Why don't you take it out?
Listen, here it is. All I'm saying is Hopkins is good, but he ain't like y'all make it seem like he's just on a totally different level than fucking Devontae Adams, is he?
I said Adams just became top 3 in my opinion.
He's still not even top 3 personally.
Right. You can argue he ain't.
Oh, man.
He barely cracks the top 5.
You can make an argument he not. He just really catch touchdowns.
I'm trying to throw it out.
Yeah, I think you won by not choosing.
Take it out because I'm still frozen.
I'm just trying to get an understanding on A-Rod because
We ain't supposed to be debating
you
A-Rod. It's supposed to be
understand
Watson versus A-Rod.
You know me watching.
all right, no, I'm saying I'm talking Watson, and I mean A-Rod. When I get with A-Rod, we're gonna get on Watson. We on A-Rod right now. We still
Okay,
win.
what about Watson accuracy
You gonna
compared
get
to
cooked in a
A-Rod?
second. You ain't done with him yet, huh?
The accuracy part. What about Watson compared to A-Rod accuracy?
Thank you.
Watson accuracy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
His accuracy
was real quiet for a second, Mike.
His accuracy is not as good.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Not
like
as good as
it
Aaron
ain't
Rodgers.
It's pretty obvious. It's not as good as Aaron Rodgers. It's pretty. I mean, that's pretty obvious all day. So, I mean,
That's pretty obvious.
but
the only reason why I was thinking of that because the reason why I was answering it because A-Rod throws good on the run and Watson throws real good on the run. So
I think Watson does it better though.
but on Watson, what I want to get on him. So everyone is thinking he's all right. Here we go, DC. So
bro, what has Watson done with his team?
that's what I'm about to get at. Can I get cooked there? Can you let me cook? So you know what I'm saying? We talking all this about Watson and this and that. He had all these weapons, bro. He had a top defense. He had what he had? Clowney. He had Honey Badger. He had J.J. Watts. He had all these guys there
For a long time, he did.
for a long time, and then you had a nice
Clowney,
receiver.
Mr. I'm gonna go half-ass all the time, Clowney.
Hey,
All right, he had
hey,
Clowney. All right, yeah, Clowney's talented, but yeah, okay.
It was more of a combination of Clowney and
So
Watt.
my deal is, I feel like they underachieved. Like not this year. I'm gonna give a pass this year, but the last few years, I feel like we try to hold our head on Lamar Jackson, how he just one dimension and he can't win a big game.
About not being able to win a big game.
Lamar Jackson coming
we
to
haven't
this
seen Watson win a big game either.
Where did Lamar Jackson come into this conversation?
Watson ain't had the opportunity yet. Watson.
Did Watson win a big game?
Nope.
Watson ain't had the opportunity.
No, he hasn't.
Watson had to go through all kind of crap. A horrible coach, a horrible line. Trade away his receiver.
Yeah, they GMs up.
He had the same opportunity.
He has to go through Pat Mahomes.
Yeah, how come nobody said Pat Mahomes?
So we're gonna go around the room. That's what I'm saying. Like that's 32 picks.
Yeah, it was on
G Money and Dice, y'all on the floor now. Since you already hit that. Go ahead, G Money. You'll go.
Dice, you want to take it first? Or you want me to go?
I'll go. Sure. I might sound a little biased. But I gotta go with Brady.
Okay, I like that. That's big hard. That's 6 rings.
I gotta go with Brady. The record speaks for itself. That dude just knows how to win. And the thing about him is he knows how to get a team together to win. He don't care about his stats. He ain't all about himself. When he's in the locker room, people want to play for him. When he moved to the Buccaneers, he got people coming out of retirement to go play for him. But Randy Moss left. He said, if I come back, I want to play with the Patriots. I want to play with Tom Brady. He sets a different type of environment when he comes into the ring. And, he just knows how to win.
Great leadership. Hey, good call. Great pick. What you got, Money?
I was taking this question, like, who do I want to start my franchise with right now? And I want to start my franchise right now with Justin Herbert.
Ooh.
The rookie. He's on a rookie deal. He's 6'6", about 230, 240, runs a 4.6. He's got mobility.
Ooh.
He threw over 4,000 yards this year. He threw 31 touchdowns to, I think, let me look it up. I think it's like 10 interceptions.
10 interceptions, yeah.
So he had a great first year. So I'm going to go and he's cheap. He's on a rookie deal, so I can build my team around him.
Okay. I like where you're headed. Okay. Man, those are two good picks. But I'm gonna go with Brady. My only thing is Brady.
What do you do, Austin?
What I was gonna say with Brady is Q-Dog. Shit, do you sure you want to start a 40-year-old?
What'd you say?
I said, do you sure you want to? Because I said, do you want to start your franchise with him now? Which I'm thinking is, what you can do is you can get Brady on that old school, that veteran contract, and
Well, if you're talking about long term, it's a different discussion. But you're talking about right now, like if I have a franchise, I'm gonna start with Brady. But of course, he ain't got many years left.
I agree. So would you, with that being said, with Brady, I really can't, because that guy's the GOAT, and there's really nothing I can argue about that. But the only thing is, he's just being so old. So you know what I'm saying. But that was a good one. What you got on G Money? Who'd you said? Justin Herbert. What do you think he's gonna you think he's gonna be that guy?
Yeah, I think so.
What do you think missing? What do you think is missing for him to succeed? Make that next.
He has, I think, Chargers O-line was ranked 30th or 31st this year. So obviously he's the worst O-line in the league. So they improved the O-line. Maybe give him a weapon. He has two weapons right now, Mike Williams and Keenan Allen, which are very good weapons, and Hunter Henry, but I don't know if they're bringing him back. They can go out and spin around him. Mostly, a running game. Austin Eckler is okay. Justin Jackson's all right. He can upgrade your running game. Endless possibilities because he's on a rookie deal.
I like that pick, Greg. He's got a lot.
And I hated him coming out of the draft. I thought he was going to be bust.
Like out of all the rookies, he's got probably he might have the most promise.
Didn't they just fire their head coach?
Lynn?
Yeah,
They
did.
They need some consistency.
I gotta see more out of him.
I can't
go to rookie like that. I gotta see more. I
want to see more.
Yeah. They need some consistency in with the Chargers. I mean, you had Phillip Rivers for all that time. They made the playoffs a few times. Didn't really, succeed where they needed to. I think Herbert is a new day. It's a new day. And
I haven't took the Chargers seriously since LaDainian Thompson stopped playing for them.
Yeah, LT.
They'll get Derwin James.
Yeah, but they're a threat though, man. That defense is tough. Watch Derwin James come out. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
And the thing about the Chargers is they're a division rival of the Chiefs, and you know how division rivals get. So if they can elevate themselves, giving the Chiefs some problems, especially if the Chiefs win the Super Bowl this year, we could see a good rivalry brewing for the next.
The Chargers always give the Chiefs trouble,
especially with Mahomes making half a billy. All his weapons and things are going to be a little bit further away.
Okay, Mike. So it's going. All right. So Mike, who you got? Who would you start your franchise with?
And I got to go with Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, Patty.
Only because
somebody's gonna pick Patty.
I feel like. What'd you say?
I said somebody was gonna pick Patty.
Yeah, I mean, it's only right, and like I said, it's kind of because I feel like Patrick Mahomes is like Aaron Rodgers and Brent Favre combined together. My two favorite quarterbacks. Said this guy is just major accurate, and he don't throw interceptions, but he take chances. He's a fun guy to be around. He's a winner, and after he beat Brady in the Super Bowl, everybody gonna recognize the baby GOAT has taken over from the GOAT. So it's the handoff.
Now,
It's gonna happen right here in
if
the
he
Handoff.
loses, are you
We
gonna have
finna
that
watch
same
it.
energy?
We finna watch it.
If you
Handoff.
if he loses, are you gonna have that same energy?
Yeah, I'm gonna have that same energy, but they ain't gonna lose. I'm telling you, gonna win.
I have a
Watch.
question for you. I got a question for you, Mike.
Yes, sir.
If the Chiefs lose to the Buccaneers and Brady gets his 7th, you see Mahomes getting up to Brady's level on the GOAT status? Because I don't see it.
If Mahomes loses to Brady, he will never catch him.
I appreciate it. Thank you for saying that.
What?
Never.
What? How can you
He
just
will-
say that? You
I'm
can't
gonna
just
say.
say
I'm gonna
that.
tell you why. I'm gonna tell you
7
why.
I mean,
Super Bowls is a lot.
If
you're
Brady
not even there to
beats
compare to
him,
him.
if
I want to
You're
hear
Brady
a
what
long way
you
to
beats,
go to be in that conversation. Like you talking about 20 years, like he shouldn't even
I'm
be in
gonna
that
tell you
conversation.
why. Okay. Answer this question then. First of all, if Brady beats him, that gives him 7. So we're gonna realistically say, y'all think Patrick Mahomes can get 7 championships?
Plus he
That's what I'm
lost.
saying.
Oh, damn.
Plus he
Right.
That's what
lost
you would
one.
have to do.
Plus he lost the championship to Brady, and
Thank
he
you.
lost
Yeah,
in the
you're
AFC
right.
championship
Thank
You're
to
right.
you.
Brady. So he's
Thank
0-2
you.
against Brady.
Thank you. You can't do that again. So he needs to win this, and I think he knows that. He gonna take it personal. Brady won back to back. Mahomes has to win back to back in his career. This is a good opportunity. So I think he gonna seize it. I'm betting on my guy from Texas. I'm riding with him.
I'm running too, but they gonna cheat. They gonna find a way to cheat. You can't never Brady. You can't never bet on Brady, bro. I'm sorry.
Never bet
Bill
against him.
Belichick's gonna
It's
send him some
scary.
stuff.
Bill Belichick's gonna send him some stuff.
I mean, yeah, you can't never bet against them, man. You can't.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either way.
Yeah, so my like you said, Patrick Mahomes, like if you don't win this, my guy, you're not, I'm a Patty guy too, but if you don't win this, I mean the GOAT is really the GOAT, man. We cannot put nobody above Tom Brady.
Even if he wins, you can't just go behind the GOAT just like that. Like you gotta earn that. You gotta put in the years.
No, I agree with that. I agree. But if
I'm
he
saying
does
though,
win, he'll be on his way.
He got too many people to get above him. He got Montana above him. He got so many people. Like
I agree, but he will be the youngest quarterback under
oh no,
25.
Patrick Mahomes passed Montana. We're not worried about that. But Brady, listen, we talking about Brady. Brady, like he's already the guy, like the guy. And then I'm saying if he actually wins this one, I mean it's stamped.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
He
So
had more than
it'll probably be another 20 to 50 years.
Nobody's getting 7 rings, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody. I don't care who it is. I'm putting my money on Brady every time. If you got to get 7 rings to catch Brady, I'm betting on Brady. Ain't nobody getting 7 rings. That's insane.
What if he retires after that game too?
It's just not. It's not common for a quarterback to make it that long. You know, it's football. You get hurt, you get injured.
It was the perfect combination of athlete and coach and organization and mob ties and everything else that they was brewing over there to get them championships. So come on, man.
You ain't lying. I'm with y'all now.
Hey, but yeah, boy, my franchise guy, I'm a roll with Kyler Murray. I got to.
Ooh.
He got everything. He just everything that's killing him was making sport is his height. But he's Baby Wilson, so he's good. So once they get some help around them, they'll be all right because he can freaking pass. He can make every pass. He can make every every read, and then just like every year he's getting better and better. And like this year, I feel like he was like the top 5 QB. If y'all want to disagree, yeah, go ahead. What's your team?
He was the top 5 QB this year.
They wore him out.
In the top 5. Yeah,
They wore him out, man. They have no running game. They used him as the running game. They wore his ass out.
Exactly. No help.
He was top 5 QB this year.
They wore him out.
Yeah, top 5, bro. Second year. Think about it. What was
he over Brady?
The record. What record was it before they got there? It was like 1. And what was their record?
Nah, he wasn't. I don't think he's top 5 this year.
They were like 4 and
I think he's like 6 or 7.
Well,
like 10, maybe 9.
Okay. Who's your top 5, Mars? What do you mean he's not top 5?
Look, The MVP, Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, okay,
Yep.
Josh Allen.
Ooh.
He better than Josh Allen, man. Hell no.
He's better than Josh Allen.
Wait. We getting on that in a bit, right?
Yeah, let's say
Yeah, hold on.
I'm sorry.
Ooh.
I just get passionate when I hear some blasphemous come out of Anton's mouth. You know what I mean?
We'll talk that to you later. But man, back to what I was saying with Colin Murray. I just feel like think about it, bro. Playing Texas football. Every roster in the NFL, I bet you we got more Texas players in the NFL than any roster than than any other state, right?
You can make that argument.
Because Texas is so damn big.
Hold on.
All right, now in the top
20 by people, Florida's just as big.
Exactly. And in the top 20, I just looked at the top 20 in high school football. I think it was like 7 or 6 states from Texas, and we had like the most like top rated like schools. And what I'm getting at is, what player goes undefeated 4 years in a nonstop in the fucking high school? Who goes undefeated?
Garrett Gilbert.
He don't go undefeated from his first year to his second year.
Garrett Gilbert.
That's
lost in the Cowboy Stadium.
Hey, that's great. He went undefeated for 4 years in high school. Congratulations. What did you do when you got to college? You got your ass blown out by.
He got a Heisman Trophy. What are you talking about?
He lost one game. He lost one game, and that was to Alabama. You can't blame him for that.
You can't beat. If you go undefeated and then lose to Alabama, when you come into the NFL, that's pretty much practice. That's pretty much playing a practice NFL team.
No, they had who they had? They had what's it called?
I might want to check that. I'm pretty sure he started like 2 or 3 games at A&M before they benched him, and then he transferred.
Who, Murray?
Yeah.
Yeah. They have that TCU quarterback. What's his name?
Yeah.
Who they benched for?
Kenny Hill.
Yeah. Kenny Trill?
Yeah, Kenny Trill.
Oh, he didn't lose to Kenny Trill.
Oh man. Fuck happened to him.
I don't know. He had that one good year at TCU and then
that was
he was horrible.
I'm gonna say
the other guy, he's in the league now, I think. I think he was in the didn't he play for the Washington? Kyle Allen? Yeah, they
Kyle Allen. That's right.
He was at A&M. He was at A&M too.
Yeah.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is
top
this.
quarterbers.
I don't trust QBs coming out of Oklahoma. That's Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield. Don't trust them.
Ooh.
You're not gonna say your man Hurts?
Why not?
Is he from Oklahoma or
they don't even want to play him.
Made it to the playoffs.
Huh?
Baker Mayfield turned that franchise around.
He started playing
it's
better,
the running backs.
But you still don't believe in him.
It doesn't matter, bro.
It's Chubb.
I agree, but listen, he can be a QB man or whatever.
Instead of offensive line.
Bus driver.
But listen, he freaking did it. How many quarterbacks have they turned and flipped and dripped and gripped?
You right. He gets some credit for that.
They got a quarterback and got it right.
This year, we're gonna.
And who they lose to?
The Chiefs, right?
Exactly. So I mean, I feel like they would have played against the Bills. I feel like they would have beat the Bills.
Nah.
I don't know, man.
Looking kind of suspect throughout the playoffs.
I don't know.
They would have ran the shit out that ball.
They didn't run it against the Chiefs. So what makes you think they're gonna run it against
the Chiefs? The Chiefs is the fucking reigning champs. That's why. What do you mean? You talking Chiefs?
Patrick Mahomes was hurt. You saw him lipping around there with his toe. Patrick Mahomes running.
Yeah, they should have won. They should have came back and won that game.
Bro, that's Patrick was the
man.
Mahomes hurt, man. You gotta win that.
You gotta win that.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that.
Can't let Chad Henne run for.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's what exactly. That was a great game, exactly. And that's what you call great play calling. They supposed to win that. That's what you call great play calling.
Because it's a coaching mismatch. That's why they won.
Fourth was it 4th and 1? Who goes shotgun?
Y'all boys
You don't
really,
know what's gonna happen.
y'all really think Stefanski's better than Andy Reid? Really?
No,
Exactly.
no.
You don't
Not
have
That's
even
why.
close.
That's
I'm
why
about
the
to
Browns
eat your ass
lost.
alive.
We
That's
get
exactly
that.
why the
wasn't
Browns
ready.
lost.
Andy
They
Reid's a
was making
genius.
it to the playoffs in like 100 years. They good.
That's why
That
the
was their
Browns
Super Bowl right.
lost. Andy Reid
Think
could have,
about all the QBs Andy Reid had in his career, bro. If y'all think about that, it's scary. He has some
dude.
good QB. Andy Reid, bro.
He made
Or he
them.
made them good.
So
QB.
He
I
made
know.
them.
And now Patrick Mahomes is all those QBs put in one.
Put
He's
in
Donovan
one.
McNabb. He's Michael Vick. He's all them, bro. Andy Reid is having a field day, bro. He's drawing up all kinds of
I
stuff.
Disrespect
do.
Alex Smith.
Hold on. I do want to say this though. It's gonna be interesting if Eric Bieniemy leaves the Chiefs and gets a head coaching job somewhere.
They just said he ain't
It'll be
leaving.
interesting.
He didn't get
I know
it.
he's not.
So,
I'm
and he
saying,
gonna get that shit.
That shit don't matter.
whenever that happens, it's gonna be
As long as it's Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes, it don't matter who their offensive coordinator
LC
is.
Hill.
Yeah. Andy Reid's pretty good at drawing up plays.
Oh, he
I ain't gonna
is.
lie.
You think the Eagles regret getting rid of him?
Eagles are
I
stupid for
would.
getting rid of him.
I mean, they won a Super Bowl without him, but that was years later. But
True.
you know,
I mean, he's just the model of consistency, bro. You're gonna get you about 9 to 10 wins or more a season every year, and you're gonna be a playoff or hopefully Super Bowl threat.
Yeah.
Shoot, what more can you ask for? It's kind of like this. You remember when Texas got rid of Mac Brown, and everybody's like, "Oh man, get rid of Mac Brown. He's horrible." And then everybody looking back at Mac Brown was like, "Dang, them 9 to 10 wins show looking good."
We should
Hell
have
no.
kept that ass.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Nobody want no
What?
Mac Brown back. He ruined his life, man.
Mac Brown has been the best
They
coach
was tough.
since Mac
His
Brown left. We haven't been
got real
consistent.
bad.
UT
He ain't
never.
that bad now.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody
But when he
gets
was there, like at that,
Go
you
down
know,
this aisle.
it was like when he had that run, yes, I agree. That when
He had a
Mac
20-year
Brown was
run.
hot, when Mac Brown was hot,
He had a
yeah.
20-year run, bro. You know, he had like 1995 to like 2000, whatever he almost finished. He had a long run, bro.
Okay,
He had
now let's
Ricky
look.
Williams and all that.
It was 1998.
2010, whenever they lost
98.
to Alabama, or like the year.
So
He
after,
came in
okay, so
98. It was
okay, so
Joe
let's say
McAvick
what
was
year
head
after
coach.
2009?
Okay.
2009. When did he get fired? 2009, 2008.
I think it was like what
2008.
They lost to
Hell nah.
Alabama in the
Nah.
championship, and then they lost.
He got fired
That
not
was
too
like
long. It was not too
2010.
long ago.
That was like
2013, something.
Oh, let me check. Let me look this up.
Yeah,
I'm
look
glad
this
you
shit up.
2011.
I want to check this up. This
I
is,
got you. I got you.
It ain't been that long.
It can't be 2013. I say.
I say 2011.
Oh yeah, 11.
I'll say 2014.
Like Charlie Strong was a little. Trying to think of when Charlie Strong.
so 2013.
Yeah, about
Yeah,
2013.
five.
That sound about right.
Yeah, he was.
Got the wrong chip.
He coached there for 16 seasons.
Man, come on,
16
man. What more can you ask for?
Let's check
16
his record. Let's call his records out, Mark.
16 seasons.
How many winning seasons he had?
16 seasons, 2
Mac-
national championship appearances.
Mac Brown.
When's the
Yeah.
last time UT's had a coach like
Yeah,
that?
one there. He was 158 and 48. No, he was great.
Ooh,
Killing him.
He was
Ooh,
great.
Killing him.
ooh,
Yes.
that's nasty.
But also, let's look at this. UT's talent is gone.
That's not. Here it is. Thank you, Mark. But here we go. Let's get on there,
Bro, that's not Mac Brown fault.
That's not good
That's
enough,
not Mac Brown's fault at
man.
all.
That's
UT's just
recruiting.
trash. I'm sorry.
Bro, hold on. Time out. Texas, in the last 2 or 3 years, they've gotten the athletes. Oh boy, recruited them, and they still been sucking.
Yeah,
So
they're
you-
trash.
Yeah, so I mean, you can't argue it's just the athletes. Mac Brown had that program under control. Like a lot of coaches come in, you can't coach the same way you coached at Houston at the University of Texas. You can't coach the same way wherever Charlie Strong came from for Stanford. Like Texas
Louisville.
and Austin is a whole nother environment, and Mac Brown understood that. It's dang near like an NFL program, and some of these
Yeah.
coaches don't know what they're doing, bro. That's just my
Yeah.
opinion.
Charlie Strong had no
Man,
chance.
Mac Brown did okay, but he didn't do good enough, man. That ain't good. Two appearances.
Good
And it's a
enough.
great state of
He
Texas.
didn't do good enough.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it 100, bro.
What he doing in North Carolina?
Listen, bro. How long we've been Texas for so long, and how long have we underachieved, bro? We underachieved so many
Bro,
years.
time out. Hold on, time out.
When was
The
the last time
problem
they
that
won a national? I'm sorry.
The problem we thought
2005.
we underachieved was
No,
because
no,
we
no.
got spoiled from winning 10 wins every year. We thought we was underachieving. Now we can't even get close to 10 wins. What you mean? Mac Brown spoiled us.
10 wins ain't good enough. 2
10?
appearances ain't good enough.
You gotta go
now we can't even
undefeated.
win
Man,
the
I'm
Big
talking
12.
about big dog, man. Come on, man.
What
We
we doing
talking
now,
about
Twan?
Nick Saban, talking
What we
about Big
doing now,
Bo.
Twan?
We talking about Urban
What we doing now,
Miles, Big
then?
Joe. We talking about niggas that's making appearances. 2 appearances. You was there for 16 years, ain't cutting it, bro.
So what is the last coach has been doing since Mac Brown left?
That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm getting at. We've been brainwashed since we've been growing up. That Texas is a great program.
What were the
which is
coaches
really
doing?
really not that good.
What were the coaches doing before Mac Brown showed up?
Wait, Greg.
I'm talking about like in our era. Like that's what I'm saying.
Hey, Anton. This is how good the Longhorns have been doing. Go ahead, Greg. Hit that button.
All right,
They've been sucking, boy.
Exactly. We've been brainwashed, bro. Like, and it's crazy because like in basketball right now, we're doing like the best we've ever kind of been doing in so many years. Like even when TJ Ford and them was there, we still went like top 4. We we made it there in the finals and shit like that. But that was only 1 year. Like, come on, man.
Longhorns not even go past the round of 32 this year. You're gonna be disappointed.
Texas has been underachieving for years in all sports. I hate to say it. Football, basketball, we have fell very far from where we used to be.
Yeah, they're on the same path as the University of Michigan.
Even like Texas girls.
Texas doing better than us in basketball. And Winston Texas ever get never did.
UT's cooling in baseball though. We're in the top 10.
Yeah,
So I don't want to hear it.
That's the only sport we still holding it down.
Yeah.
That's the only one we still holding it down, man. That's sad. It used to be baseball, basketball, football,
man. The women's volleyball team is kind of nice.
Oh yeah, volleyball is. Yeah, volleyball's still good.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But
everybody come back and start rolling again.
All I'm saying, like Mac Brown, I'm like just watching Alabama, watching LSU. It's just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like in Texas, we got that money that we should be that like top school. Like, why are we known for Texas football, blah. But I feel like
maybe it's not about the money anymore.
Ramsey was there. We still ain't really just take off like that. We wasn't like,
maybe it's not about the money anymore.
The recruits go.
Well, first of all, we have to talk about the UT quarterbacks the last 5 or 6 years. Like they've been ridiculous, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing? Come on, man. It don't take a rocket science to see that Sam Ehlinger is not that guy. That man just started for 4 years, 3 years straight. Why are we starting him? We couldn't find nobody better than him. They need to stop playing, man. There's too many politics going on at Texas.
Hey, like that year.
There you go. There you go. It's too many politics. That's the problem. That's the problem.
Hey, you know that year with Vince Young and with Colt McCoy, them years they had when we were just winning like a motherfucker?
When you had Mac Brown?
Like that should be like that's what I'm saying. But how many years did he have like that?
Hey, Mac Brown went on a good 10-year stretch when that boy was in the top 5, top 10 every year.
But this one said we had 1 or 2 years like that. 1 or 2 years.
Nah, bro.
Wait, what?
Hey, Dice.
Nah.
In the top 10?
Only team. Hold on. Time out. Listen to this. The only way Texas didn't make it to the national championship was because we lost to Oklahoma. And back then, once you lost 1 game in the Big 12, everybody knew it. It wasn't a Big 12 championship, and you were done.
Exactly.
We changed it.
We can't get over Oklahoma.
But it's no shame in losing to Oklahoma. Oklahoma was winning national championships back then.
Bro, that's what I'm talking about. Like that's my whole. That's right there.
Bro, Adrian Peterson and them, they was stacked at OU.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is what I'm getting at. We've been brainwashed at Texas to be saying that we're not that good, bro. Like, look at we can't even beat our rival.
Bro,
shit.
They get.
Hey, Anton, I got a question for Dice. Dice, I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
Hey. Do you think, unpopular opinion, was Colt McCoy overrated at Texas? Because I feel like he was.
Don't disrespect Colt like that. Court 4-5.
I think he was overrated at UT.
He was overrated?
I think he was. No lie.
I think he was okay in Texas, but when he came to the NFL, that's when we kind of see him like exposed. Like maybe he was kind of hyped up.
What?
That's what I'm
In
saying.
Texas, I wouldn't say he's overrated.
I can't say Colt McCoy is hyped up because he's just still in the league. He's a backup.
He's still in the league.
Yeah,
How do
so
y'all
you
say he's
can't say
hyped
that.
up?
But
He's not a
Been in the league for like
superstar.
14
He was
years.
supposed
Not
to
a
be.
superstar. That's what we're trying to get.
He was not supposed to be a superstar. No.
Yes,
He's
he
not.
was. The way they
No.
hyped him. Are you kidding me? They hyped
I never
this
saw
man
superstar
up.
in him.
He was
I never saw it.
overrated, bro.
He was hyped up.
Unpopular opinion.
He was hyped up.
No, time
He
out.
He
Time
was
out.
hyped up.
Hold on.
Thank
He
you.
was like
He was a Heisman finalist.
But hold on. He was like a Tim Tebow though. We knew he wasn't gonna be good in the NFL. He was a college QB.
Tim Tebow had a better career than Colt McCoy.
Oh,
Wait,
no,
what?
but I'm just saying.
In the
I'm just
NFL.
saying.
That's God's
I'm
second.
He
just
had
saying
more
from a
success
hype level.
in limited time than Colt McCoy has had.
I'm saying from a
Come on,
hype
man.
level. From
But
a hype level.
in his defense, he got drafted by the Browns. That's where quarterbacks go to die.
Yeah, that's true. That's where all Texas quarterbacks go to die. Fucking
Everybody goes to die.
Johnny Manziel, Colt McCoy, Ty Detmer.
Think
we can take it back.
Think about how big Tim Tebow was at Florida and compare that to how big Colt McCoy was at Texas. They're like Texas was Colt McCoy's NFL. We knew Colt McCoy wasn't gonna be no NFL starting quarterback. I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
I didn't see it.
And he didn't win. Tim Tebow won.
But we knew Tim Tebow wasn't gonna be an NFL quarterback.
But he
When
took
he
him
like
to the playoffs, and
I
he
ain't
took
knocking
him,
his college career.
and he won a
I ain't
playoff
knocking him.
game. So I'm gonna
I
say,
ain't knocking him.
Where was he drafted at? Like top 5? That's how you know he was hyped up.
Nah,
Who Colt McCoy was? No.
T
McCoy was like number
third round,
12.
fourth round.
he was like
He wasn't
third.
drafted
He's like in the third or fourth round.
He wasn't drafted high. There's no way he went first round.
He was in the third round.
Yeah.
Tebow was a first rounder though.
Tebow was a first round.
Denver, like 20 something.
He was hyped up.
He was really hyped up. That dude was
He's Sam Ellinger, but before like 5-6 years ago, Sam Ellinger was running the ball just like Tim Tebow was, but that stuff's played out, bro. You can't do that. Everybody know you can't play in the league like that no more. Stop. You're not running.
It's the same system.
I'm about to hear this. So I love Texas, but we never had that coach yet. I'm sorry. Mac Brown, he was an average, above average. He did above average.
Yeah, he's above average. I wouldn't say he was a good coach. He's a good recruiter.
Because I feel like, you did what you're supposed to do in Texas. If I give you the fucking Lamborghini of the fucking heart of Texas, the Longhorn, and you can't we can't get nothing. I don't have one of the all-time greatest coach. I don't know who's the all-time. Mac Brown is my all-time greatest Texas coach. Who is Texas' all-time greatest coach? Mac Brown?
Royal. Yeah. Mac Brown.
Royal?
Ain't the stadium named after him?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, I think they changed the name of the stadium.
Oh.
I think they changed the name of the stadium to Campbell Williams, I think.
Yeah, man. We just
bro,
got.
He said Mac Brown record was 150-48 though, bro. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That's still not good enough. He only had one undefeated season.
Sarkisian ain't about to do
that. Ain't better than Jimbo.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough for Sarkisian. It's gonna be tough.
He not even better than Les Miles. He not better than Bob Stoops. Come on, man. I keep going.
Mac Brown was in a division with some legends, bro. The Big 12 back then was crazy good. You got to remember,
it was pretty good.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Texas Tech was cold back then.
It was good, but we couldn't get over the hump.
Wasn't Nebraska in the Big 12 at one point?
Yeah.
Colorado?
Yeah.
Wasn't Iowa?
Eric Crouch ran the
No, Iowa was not.
Iowa State?
No,
Iowa State. I was thinking Iowa was in the Big 12.
No, there's Big 10.
Seneca Wallace.
Okay.
Hopefully Sarkisian do something, man. We need that dope there.
Man, Sarkisian, the biggest thing is that recruiting, man. There's so many people dipping their hands in Texas. You got to have a plug. I hope he got that plug like you said.
That's right, he do.
He going to need it.
Need that bag, man.
Man.
Anton, what's the next topic, brother?
Yeah. So we're going to hit in basketball. I guess we're gonna go with basketball with the franchise. So I'm gonna go with G Money and Q. Y'all go first. Just pick who you want, who you would start your franchise guy with, and then we'll go on the next people.
I think I have to go with Kobe.
Okay, that's the go.
This is all time.
Shit.
Yeah, all time. We're gonna do all time basketball.
Okay.
Oh, you know, that's what I love.
Kobe, bro. I honestly, man, y'all can argue, but I feel like
He's the
Kobe,
closest to Jordan. So I
Kobe
got to
perfected Jordan. I feel like Kobe was a better Jordan, but Jordan was just more raw talent, more athletic. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about a
Jordan was
better.
more athletic than Kobe. Kobe was just more, what do you call it, mechanics wise. Because he was just, he can watch Jordan. You can mimic his game. So that's my deal now. So G Money, what you got?
Give me LeBron.
Okay, you got Gotha. We like that one.
LeBron James.
LeBron James. I think when you think of dominance, you think of two players all time. In my since I was alive, I think of Shaq. I think of LeBron.
Okay.
Oh man, you took mine.
If I get LeBron, if I get Shaq, or if I get LeBron on a team, all I need is one more player, and I'm set for a championship run. I think with Kobe,
Like this.
I think you've got to build multiple different players around him to make him complete, to make him a complete team. If I give LeBron a closer that can score, I'm good.
Let me ask you this: do you think LeBron would be as good as he was if he was Kobe size or Jordan size?
No.
No.
I mean, when you're 6'9", 250, you run
question.
like a 4 or 5.
Yeah, I do.
That's a legit question.
See, that's what you're talking about.
I do because he has his IQ. I mean, you can't knock somebody IQ for the game. Like him being shorter and little that size, he still know the game, and you can still gonna get your shot off. So and he's still like a point guard.
He'd have been like a Zion, but not as
Oh man,
chunky as Zion.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
I mean,
but
being
DC
6'9", 250 does help.
Yeah.
Yeah, that power, you can't really guard him like that.
Yeah.
Jordan now.
Karl Malone with wheels.
Skill to get it done.
Karl Malone.
Yeah, Karl Malone size with wheels.
It's a big ass dude.
All right, Marsh and DC, what y'all got?
Go ahead, DC.
You go. I went first the last time.
You want me?
John Watson.
Rock, paper, scissors, you.
Marsh, you go.
All right. I think I would actually start my franchise, and this could be because he's probably my favorite player of all time. T-Mac. I go with T-Mac, man. Tracy McGrady.
The Medinas, huh?
Why? T-Mac was, in that time when he was,
So you're talking about in his prime T-Mac.
correct, in his prime T-Mac. He was tough. Like he could score like a KD, but he had his defense. He had grittier defense than a KD does, because KD sometimes the defense looks a little soft. And I mean, he could score up there with Kobe. He was giving Kobe problems. You feel me? I'm not saying like he was better than Kobe, but
I will.
he had a well, that's you. But he had a good IQ. He could pass the ball. He could score that damn ball. He just never had the team around him to kind of get over the hump. Like, just imagine if he would have had Tim Duncan, or even Allen Iverson, or to join Allen Iverson. You know what I'm saying? Like, T-Mac probably would have won at least a ring or two, maybe more. So I personally would go with T-Mac.
I'm gonna go with a guy that you just said and what you were talking about, Allen Iverson.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
That dude cross anybody.
That man, he had heart. He wasn't the biggest guy out there. He's smaller than everybody, but he was gonna come and bust your ass every night. He had the heart. You need a heartbeat for your squad. Now, see, like if you pair him with some of those other cats that y'all were just talking about, hey, how many championships could he have had early in his career? You know, later on in his career, you know, it really started to get a little selfish and shit and stuff. Like be all about, started to be all about AI. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm talking about earlier in his career. You know, when he first came out, the first 9 years of his career, give him some of those cats
Yeah,
too.
wait.
Yeah, the nachos are
You know,
already
like he could have went against the Lakers that year. He had absolutely nobody. I mean, it's just him on his own going up against the Lakers, just getting stomped out, and knowing he got to get stomped out, but he's still coming out there and giving it his all. So I mean, and he had the skill to go along with it. You know, dude could have been he could have been in an NFL if he wanted to. Like he was that good of an athlete.
He was.
I'll go with Allen Iverson as my all-time startup team.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. That's a good one. For me, I would say the thing about T-Mac versus Allen Iverson. I mean, I don't want to bring it up. I mean, Allen Iverson was scrappy. I mean, he was 6 foot, but it's hard to, you know, guard some of the bigger guards at a 6 foot guy. I'm thinking nowadays, obviously you're not going to be able to stop him with that quick crossover that he had. You know, he can get a bucket anytime he wants to, but I'm taking a guy like McGrady, especially how valued the 3-pointer is right now. Come on, man. Oof. He would have been eaten.
AI would have been eaten too. That man can shoot the 3 as well.
I agree, but it's something to be said, unfortunately, about a guy that's just 6'9". You know what I mean? It can just rise up.
Yeah, you know the size. I get it.
Consistently. That's the only thing. And also on the defensive side, on the defensive end, you know, lock somebody down too. I mean, there's just something to be said about that. That's the only knock I have against AI. But other than that, you know, that's a good pick.
Hey,
he just never got a ring. So,
yeah,
man, yeah.
AI played his share of the D. You know, AI doesn't he have the most steals in game? He's up there with about 10 of them in one game. He played his share of defense, but his defense is more of like a gamble, you know what I'm saying, versus actually locking somebody.
Yeah, he got the record and most steals in the game.
Yeah, so I mean, he had his share of defense. You know, defense all about want to. You know, it's like I don't think that's not skill. It's all about if you want to get down there on that end and fucking exert that energy on that side. But yeah, offensively, I give you, with Tracy McGrady, 6'9". I mean, fuck, dude. That's just completely tough to defend going up against a nigga that's 6 foot. I mean, I get that and all.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I like T-Mac. I loved it when he came to Houston.
13 points in 30 seconds. It haunts me every single night.
Yeah, that was nasty, man.
Damn right it was.
But yeah.
I gotta jump off, y'all. I'm about to eat.
Yeah, yeah. But I was gonna say, let's get on the back to the Wilson.
Wait a minute. Who's your guy, Anton?
Oh, my bad. Who did I say? Oh, well, I mean, since G Money took my guy LeBron, I will say I guess I'll make it easy. I don't want to make it easy. I'm trying to think of somebody I can. I mean, you can easily say KD. You can use Kawhi. You say God. I'm trying to think of somebody that's low key, a low key sleeper. I'll probably have to say, who was getting buckets?
All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all later.
All right.
All right, guys.
All right. Good job. Appreciate it.
And
I'm trying to think. That's a good question. But off the head, if I have to, you said T Mac, he said LeBron, you said AI. I'm gonna have to go with Big Shaq, man.
Diesel.
okay.
He's just a game changer. He changed the game, man. You can't they don't let you play that bully ball anymore because of that guy. So yeah, man, I love that. That was some good stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I agree
But
with
on to the next. So we're gonna talk about what was I say? Yeah. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna hit y'all with this one. We'll go around the room on this one. DC. Oh, G Money. I'll start with you first. Russell Wilson versus Deshaun Watson. Who would you take and why?
I'm taking Russell Wilson just because I know that he's been there and done it. I think he has just better improv skills. I think Kyler Murray kind of like not that experienced in the pocket like Russell Wilson is.
Mm-hmm.
Pocket press and like gets a little antsy. He mostly takes off and runs. Russell Wilson will make some plays and give his receivers time, and then he'll throw a bomb to them. So experience, leadership. So I'll go with Money Wilson.
Okay, I like that one. What you got, Mars?
Kyler.
said Russell Wilson or Deshaun Watson.
Yep.
I was wondering where you came up with Kyler Murray from.
I know. My bad. I was thinking of somebody else. I was looking at the next question.
Oh. I'm going with Deshaun Watson, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that Russell Wilson has been there, won a Super Bowl, yeah, but he also lost him a Super Bowl. Let's not forget that. And we looked at him and we're like, oh, he might be an MVP candidate, and then he's on a better team than Deshaun Watson has had. So Watson is a leader. Depending on the next team that he goes to, hopefully it's a team that he actually has some receivers on and decent culture to where he won't have to be so back and forth. I think he'll win at least a couple of Super Bowls before it's all said and done. So I'm gonna go with Deshaun Watson. Dude is a leader. I mean,
okay. What you got, DC?
Wilson versus Watson. I'm going Wilson.
Yeah.
And I know this year he finally had his weapons, but he hasn't had weapons like that before.
Mm-hmm.
Give him DeAndre Hopkins and tell me how much better he would. What?
Didn't he have Golden Tate?
Stop it.
Golden Tate? Wait.
Don't disrespect.
Wait.
Golden Tate, Doug Baldwin, and
there we go.
I'm not hating on any of those guys at all, but y'all are sitting
all
up there
number
saying,
one receivers after they left Seattle.
But we're sitting up there saying that
Look at
those
the
guys
numbers.
are better than DeAndre Hopkins.
They ain't better than DeAndre Hopkins.
You got 3 number one receivers
Stop.
For their team.
What's Golden Tate doing now? Number one for the Giants, and they ain't doing jack.
He was the number one in the Lions. He was the number one receiver of the Lions.
Yeah, what did the Lions do? Nothing. What did the Eagles do when they had him? Nothing.
He caught the ball.
I'm not sitting up here disrespecting Golden Tate. He's 1,000-yard receiver.
Yeah, he's
I'm not hating on that at all, but he's not better than DeAndre Hopkins.
Thank you.
I mean, is he better than is Golden Tate better than Devontae Adams?
No.
So, but then we're sitting up there, and we also just earlier we were sitting up there saying that Devontae Adams is not better than DeAndre Hopkins. So so I'm sitting up here saying, it's like, has Russell Wilson had a DeAndre Hopkins? DeAndre Hopkins has. I mean, Hopkins. He has, right? But Deshaun Watson has. I'm sitting up there saying, I'm going with Russell Wilson. I don't think he's had nearly that kind of receiver talent with him until this year. He's won the big game. Yeah, he's lost a big game. He lost it in the end. He made it all the way to the very end and lost it at the end. He had the opportunity to win it. So I mean, I'll take that. But the one before, he hasn't won.
Russ has Deshaun Watson had the running game that Russell Wilson has had? Has he had the defense that Russell Wilson has had?
Texans have had some
Has
pretty
he had
good
the
defenses.
coaching that Russell Wilson has had? I'm just asking those questions.
The Texans have had some pretty good defenses with Deshaun Watson.
But not like the Legion of Boom, right?
Exactly.
Boom. Yeah, I guess.
I'm gonna have to go with my pick is going out. I'm gonna have to roll with Watson, and the reason why I say Watson is because, I mean, come on now, like we see what he did with receivers, and then we see what he did without receivers. And this year he didn't have nobody, and when Will Fuller went out, he still damn near killed it, threw like 5 touchdowns, and was just knocking it out like he was a top quarterback. But with Russell Wilson, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's Pete Carroll or they run too much for me. There's too much running. I'm not hype. I'm not sold on that running every time. But in the beginning of the year when they was letting Wilson sling that thing on shotgun and letting it roll, I was like, okay, but I feel like they got away from that.
Hey, DK Metcalf came out and said it. He said that the defenses, they figured them out. They figured that we're going run, pass, run, pass. They figured us out. So I mean, that's a part of it. Part of it is play calling. I mean, I don't know how much power he got to override Schottenheimer, who got fired in the first place. I don't know how much power Russell Wilson had to override him, but I mean, hey.
Yeah.
That's just
well, man, that was my pick on that one.
Yeah. For the record, I would have gone Watson. But I'm okay with going Wilson.
Okay. So the next topic, we was gonna go with who will have a better career and why out of Kyler Murray versus Josh Allen. I'll start this one out. Y'all go after you. Marsh, you can back down because I know you got some you want to say. Like I said before, Kyler Murray, just give him some pieces. Like if he had a great O-line, a decent running back, and another receiver, because he still got old ass Larry Fitzgerald out there. He holding up a position. Man. Larry Fitzgerald holding up position. Just give him 3 weapons on offense, and then the defense is coming because Buda Baker is coming in. So the defense is coming through. So just give them another player, some more weapons on offense. I feel like, man, they're gonna be the top tier, and they was almost there. They started off in the beginning of the year real good, and then I guess in the end of the year they start freaking selling. But it happens. They'll learn. But next year I feel like they're gonna come out good again. Hopefully they draft a good player. I don't know who they got their head on or what position they want to get. So hopefully they get a nice position in the first round. We're gonna go from there. Marsh, what's your take? Who you got?
Oh man. I'm gonna say Josh Allen, but the reason why I'm gonna say Josh Allen is because of the horrific division that he is in. I mean, you really only have to worry about maybe Miami, the Patriots. Yeah, I don't really know if they're gonna come back and be what the Patriots were.
Yep.
The Jets are the Jets. You know what I mean? As far as Kyler Murray, you have to go up and worry about Seattle, then the Rams just getting Stafford with that defense that they have. And even the 49ers, can be a formidable team too. So I'm going to say Josh Allen.
I don't agree with that, but what you got, G-Money?
I'll go with Josh Allen also. I think
I don't agree with that either. What you got? Why you say Josh? Why do you feel Josh Allen?
I think just size. First of all, 6'5" versus 5'10". I'll take the bigger guy. No, I'll take it. I think Josh Allen has a way stronger arm. I believe I don't believe in the Arizona Cardinals franchise organization. I think Kingsbury's on his way out next year probably. They're gonna probably get another coach. It's gonna be a mess over there. So.
This is last year. That's crazy though, man. I don't see why they already getting rid of him.
So he shouldn't have had the job to begin with. I'm sorry, did I say that out loud?
They feel like that was an accident, huh? I mean, I feel like he's making good moves, man. They was one game away from making the playoff. For being a shitty ass team, I feel like every year they're getting better. But all of a sudden he's on the hot seat. Like, chill out, coaches. Chill out, GMs. Like, let him do it. Give Colin Murray, give him some pieces to the goddamn offense. This ain't no go to the playoff or NFL Super Bowl or bust. Like, Cliff Kingsbury is not going to get you to the goddamn Super Bowl in 2 years of just having this, just coming from getting his first. I don't know if he had that many head coaching jobs. He had what? How many head coaches? He's young.
This is his
He's
first
young.
NFL head coaching job.
Yeah, this is his first NFL head coaching job, and he's kind of doing a good job. I feel like turning the freaking franchise around, and you're already thinking about firing him. Like, come on, pump the brakes.
Wait, is that what's really going on? They talking about firing him right now?
Yeah, he's in the hot seat.
For what?
That's what I'm saying.
What's the coach's name in the Cleveland Browns coach, Stefanski?
Stefanski.
Isn't this like his first head coaching job or something like that? And he got him to the playoffs. I don't know.
Browns roster was stacked though.
Yeah. right.
But it's the Browns.
Stacked.
Yeah, it's just
it's the Browns is the Browns.
They expected what's his name, Kingsbury to be McVay or Shanahan from the San Francisco, and he's just not.
They did, yeah.
Expectations are too high.
They were a little too high.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I mean,
floor.
I would still go with Kyler Murray just because of his skill, but yeah, it's like
he's fast.
Yeah,
he's fast. He's fast, and he has an arm. He's tough. It's tough for him to. It's tough to see him. But the only problem on the other side with him is it's tough to see over his line. So he has to get out. He has to get out of the pocket a little more than Josh Allen does. But honestly, for both of them, both of their careers aren't going to last long until both teams get a running game. Neither team has a running game. They use Josh Allen. They use Josh Allen to run. They use Kyler Murray to run. They have nobody else that can actually sit up there and take the hand off and run down the field. They have nobody, and neither one of their careers is going to last long until that happens. But I mean, damn, that's really tough.
I'll take
so you telling me if you stick Colin or if Colin Murray, if Colin Murray was on the Bills, you feel like they would have? How do you think they would look the same?
I don't know. I'd say if Kyler Murray was on the Bills, he'd be in the same position as Josh Allen.
That'd be worse
because of their defense. The Bills have a much better defense than Arizona. Arizona's defense is getting better, but are we really going to sit up here and say that their defense is better than the Buffalo's defense? I mean, I don't see it. If y'all do, then okay, but I definitely don't see it. If you put Kyler Murray over there on the Buffalo Bills, he'd be in the same position playing against Pat Mahomes and the damn AFC Championship game, probably getting smoked though in that game. But he would be in the same position. I think so. And Josh Allen with Cliff Kingsbury, I don't think so. I couldn't see it. It's like
a 10-win team.
A 10-win. I don't know about that. Maybe 8 or 9. Like
that's a 10-win team. Kyler Murray and the Bills. That's like maybe at most 9.
Well, the thing I say for that is who's in like y'all said a little bit earlier, is like the division matters. Josh Allen with Cliff Kingsbury going up against the Rams, the 49ers, and the Seahawks, or Kyler Murray going up against the depleted Patriots team, an up and coming Miami defense, and the fucking Jets. I mean, Bill Belichick has issues with running QBs already, and you got to go up against Kyler Murray 2 times. I would say Kyler Murray would be in the same position as Josh Allen playing in the AFC Championship game with Buffalo against Pat Mahomes easily.
I'd have to disagree with that one.
I feel you on that.
But we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But I hope, I feel, I guess, because I am a big, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
So I'm a big, I'm a big Kyler Murray guy. And he's from Texas, so I want to see him do well.
Does the Oklahoma system scare you? Being an Oklahoma system quarterback being scare you?
What'd you say?
The track record with the Oklahoma system quarterbacks scare you?
Yeah, that quarterback doing better than Texas quarterback ever did in the NFL.
That's true.
Better than Vince Young?
Oh, Jeff Fisher.
He ain't do nothing.
Huh?
Yeah, one good year or 2 years in the NFL.
Rookie of the, was he offensive rookie of the year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was. So was
Just
Kyler
had a
Murray.
rookie year, and then after that, it was like,
Then
he
they
probably
couldn't
had
find
2
him.
years.
Then they couldn't find him.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, that's what that is. What else we got? All right, we're gonna go back to NBA, and this will be the last thing. We'll wrap it up after this. NBA pick. I got three. I got three. Three on threes. You got to pick them. And on the first team, you got 3 teams, and on this first team, you got Jamal Murray, Kevin Durant, and Bam. On team 2, you got John Morant, Kawhi Leonard, and Jokic. And team 3, you got Trae Young, Greek Freak, Embiid. All right. DC, what team you gonna take?
Is this like a 3-on-3 tournament, or are we doing?
Yeah, 3 on 3. What 3 on 3 team you gonna take?
Damn, that's tough. I will take the team that has Joel Embiid on it. What was that one?
Trae Young, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Joel Embiid.
Yeah,
Team
I'll take them.
Okay, team 3. Okay, Mars, what you got? Oh no, but tell me, why would you take team 3?
That's a lot of size that could play on the perimeter.
Yeah, it is.
And then you have Trae Young, who's gonna nutmeg your ass.
Hey, you got a point on that one.
And that boy's gonna drop it from 50 out on you. So it's like he's a shooter. I give it to him. But I mean, that's a lot of size, though. You know, I know Giannis Antetokounmpo can't really shoot that well, but he could still get out there on the perimeter and he can defend you out there.
Yeah.
And you got Joel Embiid. He's another one. You could pull him away from the basket. He's still gonna play just as good.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's what's up. Marsh, what you got?
So you said repeat the teams for me one more
Okay,
time.
I'm gonna do it again. I should have put it on the screen. So team 1 is Jamal Murray, KD, and Bam.
Okay.
Team 2, you got Morant, Kawhi, and Jokic. And team 3, you got Trae Young, Giannis, and Joel.
Ooh, Trae Young, Giannis, and Joel. That's actually kind of a tough one. kind of want to say, you said Morant, Kawhi, and Jokic. That was the second one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jokic would get killed.
Yeah.
Jokic would get killed. Kawhi, we know how great of Kawhi is. Morant locking up Trey. That could happen. Murray, KD, and Bam. Ooh. I might go Murray, KD, and Bam, actually.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I might go Murray, KD, and Bam. Why? Because I don't think Giannis can guard KD out on the perimeter like that. And I think that Murray's size is going to affect Trae Young in that matchup. As far as Bam on Embiid, that would be a good matchup. I mean, I think Embiid could probably get the best of Bam. However, if you switch it and put Bam guarding Giannis and KD on Embiid, if they made that switch, that might work a little bit better because KD's a little bit quicker, might be able to force Embiid into a couple of bad shots. So that's why I would particularly go with that matchup. And then Jokic is getting killed. Even though he's a great passer, he's a horrible defender. Kawhi, we know he's a great defender, but I think too much from the other guys to overcome that.
What about you, G-Money?
I'll go Morant, Kawhi, Jokic.
Yeah, what you got on that?
Offensively, I could pull Embiid out with Jokic, shooting the three. Kawhi can kind of pull out Giannis with a long two, almost a three. And then I can isolate Morant on Trae Young.
Yeah.
And then defensively, there's no one really to guard Embiid. So, I mean, you've got to
pray.
Yeah, I mean, Jokic is probably a little more stronger than Bam. I think he can kind of hang up if Embiid wants to bully him.
I think he's bigger than Bam. Bam's not that big.
Yeah, he's like, isn't he like 6'9"?
Yeah,
he's
Bam's
like
6'9".
He's like 6'9", like 250. Like
Yeah, with
even
he 7-something wingspan.
Yeah.
So and then I'll try to bait Giannis to post up on Kawhi, and then I'll run then I'll hopefully I'll just try to get Embiid to shoot threes.
Yeah.
And just pray that he doesn't want to use his size. But this year is different. This year he's
open.
Yeah, he's dominant now.
Yep.
Years before I could probably get him to shoot threes if I said something to him.
Yeah. Good. Kawhi in the clutch.
Warfare.
And Ja Morant gonna bust.
Yeah. And then I'll take Ja Morant and Trey.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think I gotta go with Team 1 too. Yeah, just because you got nothing but scores. They're gonna get you some buckets.
Yeah.
So that what was Team 1 again? Who was Team 1?
Kevin Durant,
KD and Bam. Yeah. And Bam, he can kind of switch and do what I do. I just need Bam to be the hustle man and D up and let Jamal Murray get cooking and KD get cooking.
Yeah.
That was my take on that.
I like it.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it for tonight, man. Smash a like, hit the subscribe, Tweezy Talks. Make sure y'all, check out Static versus Facts. Got my boys. Man, good talking, man. Great job.
Where we at?
Appreciate y'all coming in. We're gonna be back on with y'all tomorrow. So it's gonna be fun.
Crossover.
Yes,
Cross it up a little bit, have some good time.
Second episode on our channel.
The crossover, baby.
That'll be it, man. Make sure y'all tune in.
I don't break hearts, I break records. Never take
Tweezy
a
out
loss,
here.
stick and move like Mayweather. My leather so soft, used to watch that Wayne video. Late night, swear I talk that game like Arsenio. In deep thoughts, I'm thinking about them accurate days. I used to pay, they hit the stage, making minimum wage. They used to tell me I was next up, but I swear this line getting longer. Certain people used to test my hunger, but I am the greatest in my era. They treat me just like the Pharaoh. I'm only number 2 to the person that's in the mirror. I'm a miracle. Spit a 16 like I'm spiritual. Chopper make a group break fast, no cereal. It's scary when they hating from the sideline. I'm Nick Saban to the game, I just roll tide. But I'm wide awake, seeing things in living color. Young Stevie Wonder, see it like no other.